Folks, let's talk about Zimbabwe. Beautiful country, amazing people, but, it's been through a bit of a rough patch, like that one relative who's always got drama at family gatherings, but on a national scale, we've seen decades of misrule, where things went a little sideways. Corruption became like a national sport, but one where only a few players got the trophies and everyone else just got to watch the stadium crumble. It's been a long night for many. A period where hope seemed to be on an extended vacation, probably somewhere sunny, not returning calls. And when the bigwigs are busy lining their pockets, what happens to everyone else? Well, the economy starts doing a weird dance, mostly downwards. Economic decline isn't just a headline, it's your groceries costing more than your rent. It's talented people looking for opportunities anywhere but home. Social disintegration follows because when systems break down, it's hard for communities to stay strong. It's like trying to build a magnificent sandcastle while the tide is aggressively coming in, and someone keeps borrowing your buckets. The spirit of togetherness frays when everyone is just trying to survive the day. But hold on, because just when you think the movie's over, there's a plot twist. A new challenger has entered the arena, introducing the Progressive Party of Zimbabwe, or PPZ. Now I know what you're thinking, another political party? Don't we have enough of those? And I hear you. It's like getting another app update when you just want your phone to work. But the PPZ is aiming to be different. It's positioning itself as a movement of renewal, a genuine fresh start. Think of it as that deep, cleansing breath you take after a really long, stuffy meeting. The PPZ says it's not just about swapping one set of leaders for another who might do the same old dance. Their motto is a new Zimbabwe built on unity, progress, and accountability. Catchy, right? But more importantly, they emphasize that this movement is built the people. The people. It's about flipping the script, giving the pen back to the citizens to write their own future. Imagine that. A Zimbabwe where the people are the main characters, not just background extras in someone else's political drama. This is the dawn many have been waiting for, a chance to rebuild. So, how does the PPZ plan to build this new Zimbabwe? They're not just winging it with good vibes and a catchy slogan. They've got a plan, a foundation. And this foundation rests on what they call 7 cardinal pillars. Think of them like the 7 essential ingredients for a really good cake, or maybe the 7 crucial legs of a very stable, very trustworthy table. Without them, things get wobbly pretty fast. These aren't just fancy words, they are commitments to a different way of doing things, a roadmap away from the troubles of the past. First up, we have justice and transparency. Now these are 2 things that have been, let's say, a bit camera shy in Zimbabwe for a while. Justice means fairness for everyone, not just for those with connections or a hefty bank balance. It means laws apply equally, and wrongs are righted. Transparency? That's about opening the curtains and letting the sunshine in on how the country is run. No more secret deals or misplaced funds. Imagine a government that actually tells you what it's doing with your money. Revolutionary, I know. Then we have meritocracy and economic freedom. Meritocracy is a big word, but it means something simple. Getting ahead based on your skills and hard work, not based on who you know or what party you belong to. Imagine a Zimbabwe where talent is the real currency. Economic freedom means creating an environment where businesses can thrive, where innovators can innovate, and where everyone has a fair shot at prosperity. It's about unlocking the incredible economic potential that Zimbabwe has, letting people build and create without unnecessary roadblocks. And finally, the pillars of ethical leadership, participatory governance, and national unity. Ethical leadership means leaders who serve the people, not the other way around. Leaders who are accountable, responsible, and dare I say actually ethical. Participatory governance means you, the citizen, get a real say. Your voice matters, not just on election day, but every day. And national unity? That's about bringing everyone together, regardless of tribe, region, or political affiliation. Building a Zimbabwe where everyone feels they belong and everyone is pulling in the same direction towards progress. The PPZ isn't just about abstract ideas, they're talking about real, tangible changes that will improve everyday life. One of their core beliefs is that the government should serve the people, not the party elites. This sounds obvious, right? Like, water should be wet. But sometimes the obvious gets lost in the political shuffle. For too long it's been about who gets the biggest slice of the pie, while many are left wondering if there's even a pie at all. The PPZ wants to change that dynamic fundamentally. They envision a digital, modern economy that rewards innovation and talent. Think about it. Zimbabwe has so much brain power, so much creativity. Why not harness it? They also believe in strong, independent institutions to protect democracy and fundamental human rights. These institutions would act as the referees, ensuring fair play and protecting citizens from any overreach of power. This isn't just about new rules, it's about having umpires who aren't playing for one of the teams. That's how you build trust and stability. Now let's talk about the good stuff, the things that make a real difference. The PPZ guarantees to work towards fully funded schools. Yes, schools with books, desks, and qualified teachers who are actually paid on time. Imagine a generation of young Zimbabweans getting the education they deserve. They also talk about hospitals with medicine. Not just buildings called hospitals, but places where you can actually get treatment, where doctors have the supplies they need to save lives. These are basic necessities, the bedrock of a functioning society, and there's more. The PPZ is focused on job creation through practical policy. Not just vague promises of jobs, but actual strategies to get people working, to get the economy humming. They plan to support farmers, the backbone of the nation, ensuring they have what they need to feed the country and prosper. Entrepreneurs and the youth, often bursting with ideas but lacking support, will also be a priority. And crucially, they talk about the fair distribution of national wealth. Zimbabwe is rich in resources. It's time that wealth benefited all Zimbabweans, not just a select few. The Progressive Party of Zimbabwe is deeply committed to fostering a new democratic culture. This isn't just about changing faces at the top, it's about changing how politics is done. They envision a government that listens. Can you imagine? A government that actually has its ears open to the concerns, ideas, and dreams of its citizens. It's like that friend who actually listens to your problems instead of just waiting for their turn to talk. This new culture promises to be responsive, to adapt, and to genuinely serve the people it represents. This new democratic culture is also designed to evolve. It's not about being stuck in the past or clinging to outdated ideologies. As the PPZ themselves have stated, ZanuPF had its chapter. Now it's time for a new book, one written by the people, for the people. This powerful statement signifies a break from the old narratives and an invitation to co-author a brighter future. It means being flexible, learning from experiences, and always striving to do better. The world changes, and a government should be able to change with it, for the benefit of its people. This call for a new book is fundamentally a call for the restoration of political integrity. It's about bringing honesty, accountability, and transparency back to the forefront of governance. For too long, cynicism has been a rational response to politics. The PPZ aims to change that by building trust, step by step, action by action. Strengthening democratic institutions is key to this, ensuring that the rules of the game are fair and that everyone plays by them. It's about creating a system where integrity is not just a word, but a practice. So this is more than just an introduction to a new party, it's an invitation. The PPZ urges every Zimbabwean who yearns for real political change to join its movement. This isn't a spectator sport, it's a call to action. It's time to move beyond the sidelines and become active participants in shaping the destiny of Zimbabwe. Use your voice, share the message, and be part of this new dawn. The journey ahead requires courage, unity, and a collective belief in a better tomorrow. Let's write that new chapter together. #ZanuPF must go, #Restore Democracy, #PPZ for Change, #New Zimbabwe.